The only reason I'm doing this video, and I will get rid of it, but sometimes I just can't type fast enough. When you look at this, there are 16 marks, okay? When you look at this, you can also look at this and say, you see the way it's open? All that open? Oh, it's open also like this. You can also open it by using the railroad tracks in Monopoly, and then you're distorting the areas. Certain areas become blank against Monopoly when you twist this and you twist the trains in the corners in Monopoly. At the same time, we have to remember, okay, this is a lummet, it's a lightning bolt. I just put on these two lines over here on the angle of the three worlds, on both of them. Doesn't matter which way you go with this, but we're not getting into this. None of it, Nibiru, N and U for initials, none of it is north. 7286 is north. Put another nail in the coffin. Why? Because it's just another clou. Put a nail in the coffin. Clou in French is nail. It also says garlic. It smells bad, and it also means you're at the heart of the situation. Coffin, okay, F-I-N means 5, okay. It also says 9 at the same time, 5 and 9, okay. Smile, I do not know. It's side to side in roulette, this side or this side, or you're standing on Earth or you're below Earth. At the same time, you just turn it like this and it looks like Uranus. Okay? So this part is above and this part is above, and this part over here is just below. Here you're walking on the surface and up. Here you're underneath the surface. What does it mean? I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know. I'm not sure, and I have to do some videos. Another thing is, we can definitely do all of the number systems on here. Pythagorean, Chandelian, everything. And we can open this up if we want, okay? Or we can use 3 of these. Why 3? Because of the number 42. Divide 42 by 3, 14, 14, and 14 is 42. It's the 9 lives of the cat. It's the heaven within man. Why? Because 6 and 8 are the only ways man lives. The 6 and the 8 card. The 7 card is in the 8 card. It's the passage gate that comes in from 8. The only passage it means is it comes into you. It goes where? And it connects with who you are. And you become 5. Hawaii 5-0. You see, it's, I think the point is up this way. From these two over here. Is it down this way? Is it this way? Or is it going to be the same way we did it on the last page of the last book? This way over here. 1 stop sign, 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 1 stop, 888, 888, 888, 888, 888, 888, 888, 88, 88, 88, 88. This is not me. I didn't do any of this. It's not me. This is a design that's been around for, at minimum, 100 years. As long as the roulette table has been around, this has been around. Because the colors and the design only come from the roulette table. That's all I did, is drew up the roulette table. 1, 2, 3 is 1 time. 1, 2, 3 is 2 times. 1, 2, 3 is 3 times. 1, 2, 3 is 4 times. But if you want to take a look, you see all the blue markers? That's a corner. That's a corner. Tic-tac-toe. 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 But the corner up here is open against here and open against here. If you take a look, everything else is closed. So in order to make this go perfect, I would have to remove all of this and bring 4 corners up together over here to see what the actuality of what the beginning was. Because these are the ones that continue on. And then you take this and you put another one over here and another one over here. You have to redo this until it sticks itself. This is within one system. This is almost like looking on the top floor and looking down. That's what this is, okay? You want to say it's a turtle, you want to say it's a spider. Another thing is there's 6, okay? And 6 is 12. Where's 13? 13 is this line right over here. That's number 13. Right there. The center of 2 sides. You have a 1 side here and a 1 side here, but you have created a world of 2 sides, the upper and the lower world. This corner is number 9, and Chaldean, this corner does not exist. But it still exists for the other numbers. So Chaldean has to fit somewhere else. Chaldean has to fit right here. Into this area. Somehow without this. Pythagorean, numerology, Kabbalah, they all fit here. This would be the chakras for me. Okay? How many rows are there? There's 12 rows by 12 rows, 144. 144 midway angles, angels put together in one formation. The area is right here. You want to go to the face-off circle? Let's go here. You really want to make it hockey? Well, maybe this is the square of center ice, or between all the face-off circles. They eliminate everything after the face-off circle. Would the hockey rink look like this? What would the baseball diamond look like? Where would the pitcher's mound be? Should we extend it and start to play football? Are we playing NFL or CFL? Because if it's CFL, you see this line over here? You have to open up a little bit wider because you're playing on the playing field. In the NFL, you're up over here. You're the spirit coming to the game of soul. Soul must walk the land. Or maybe it's soccer. Which game do you want to play? What deck of cards do you want to get out? You tell me in North America where you can find something more than 9.99 and less than 100, or less than 0. Because less than 0 is more than 1. Because once you go down 1, you have gone up 1. You have counted 1. Regardless if it's minus or plus, I don't care the clothes it wears. When you move 1, you move 1. So you cannot finite anything than 0 than wearing the crown yourself. The 0, if I make a 0, you tell me what the average of 0 is, and I go right here. Doesn't matter what it is, you're always going to get this. The deck of cards shows 5, the telephone shows 5, 0 shows 5. 5, 10, 15 equals the average of 15 equals 6. Wouldn't that be the center of this? 7, 6, 7. Another thing I wanted to show you is 151. I'm just jumping off stuff. This is the Mayan thing now for days of the year. One Sunday for 5 days of the week for one Saturday. Jesus is number 74. Christ is number 77. 74 is 2. 77 is 5. 52 is man. 74 and 77 is 151, Jesus. If you multiply, okay, 33, the Jesus life, times 47, which is the Jesus number of time, equals to an amount of 1,551. 5 times 1, 5 plus 1 is 6, and 5 equals 11. 5 times 6 equals 30, equals 41. 30 equals 0, 3 and 0. The 0 equals 6. 41 and 6 is 47, back to time. And Jesus has come once again. But before Jesus was Moses. If Jesus was 33 parts of 47 time, then Moses was 47 parts of 47 time, because that's when we crossed the river. Minus 3 plus 3 of creation. If he's in the middle, he stands on 6. In the middle of 2 sides between 2 oceans. He crossed over. He divided the oceans this way, and then he crossed over. Okay? I just want to see if we have it here. Moses divided the oceans, and then they walked through it. Moses divided the oceans, and then they walked through it. He put the ocean on this side, he put the ocean on this side, but then he walked this way through it. It's the same thing as this. Same thing as this mark over here. So if we multiply Moses, 47 by 47 equals 2209. How about 90, 22? What do you want to do? 90 and 22 equals 112, equals to the 12 moons, equals to the 12 tribes. 90 minus 22 is 68. Man's on top. Man is now in the new world of soul, the new energy that has come in. Do we want to know which way we're actually going? Is it 1 that equals 1? 11, 11, 11. 11, 11, 11 is 1331. And I worked on something that came out to 1331, and I can't exactly explain it to you. The other thing I want to talk about is this. 1 is 3 and 4. 3 plus 4, 3 times 4. 2, TWO. See the TWO? When I hold it here, doesn't it look like 72? TWO looks like 72, but you can't see it. Anyways, it becomes 58. 58 and 34 is 92. The telephone letters, A2, B2, C2. 3, 4, 5 show up where 2 is. 3 times 45 is a 135-degree angle, which on 2 sides of the telephone will leave you an area space of 45 on each side. 45 below, 45 above. 90, 90. 45 and 45. 45 and 45 is 90 plus 32 is 122, the first day of the Mayan leap year. Which if it was the first day of the Mayan leap year, then maybe the 122nd day of the year of May 1st might be not the first month of the year, because for me, the first month of the year is February 29th, going backwards. So anyways, we have 45 and 45. 45 equals to 122 Fahrenheit, less 8, less 9 is 113 equals to spirit. 113 equals to spirit, and are the first 3 numbers that pop up in Chandelier in the 1 area, which is 1, 1, and 3. It'd be, I think, AJ, and I'm not sure which is the other one. AJ and maybe G. I'm not sure, because there's more than 1 3 in Chandelier. So the temperature would be 113 Fahrenheit. 40 and 40. 40, we take away 2 from every 10. So take away 9 from 45 is 90, and 32 is 122. Take away 9 is 113. If I use that 45, what am I talking about? All I'm talking about is this angle, 45 degrees, 45 degrees, and 45 degrees. This angle over here. This is the creation angle, because that's what it shows on your dice. Whoop. That's what it shows on your dice. So this, between here and here, and here and here, if you turned it over, it'd be like a funnel or a soup bowl. The difference between 45 on each side is 90. If you took 45 difference on each side, it's 113 degrees, says spirit. If it was 90 and 90 equals 180 plus 32 equals 212. 212 is 100 Celsius, which is the 1010 worlds. This is what I'm getting on the calculation. Okay. Then we have to minus from it. Okay, 10% of on 70 you get 20%. 2 is 18 minus 18. It equals to 192. Okay, 192 is the, we went to 212, which was the 1010 worlds. Now we went to 192, which is 96 and 96. I'm going to show you. 90 and 90 became 180. 180 plus 32 equals 212. 212 take away 20% is 18. 18 take away this is 194. Should have had it said 194. Is 194. Now I don't even know what I was going to do with this. I don't remember. 94 is Uranus. 1010 world. Uranus is one of the parts of the 1010 world. 7 and 3, 10. 4 and 6, 10. 4 and 6, 3 and 7. That's all there is. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, because the 5, 5 is in the center. The 5, 5 is over here. So what you're actually talking about is Mars, Saturn, Uranus, and Jupiter, and Earth. These 2 here, these 2 here, and these 2 here. Take a look at it, design it. These 2, and these 2. 3, 6, 5, 4, 7. 365 days, 0.47. Well, there's the answer that you get. We're going to stop right there. I hit a lucky piece. Don't even know what I was talking about, except for this over here. Hold on a second. Where was it? Oh yeah, it was the temperature. It was the temperature I designed by the difference of in between the 2 sides when you crisscross each other, making an X at 135 degrees, and the difference between each side is 90 degrees. Within that 90 degrees, 1, 2, 3, and 4 times, okay, equals to the amount of the creation of the 666 worlds, and it also says 365 days a year inside of it. That's what we did. I remember. And at the same time, once we hit the 6 over here, it becomes 135, 135, 270, and then 7 days. Why? Because it took God 7 days to make a child. So we have 270 days plus 7 days. The 277th day of the year is when the child is born. 277, 278, the day before, the day after, the day of, but the number comes out to 277. 77 touches both. Did you understand what I said? The angle of the x inside of each side. So 277, 277, we're going to go 270. Don't count the difference now. We have to count from no child. 270, 270 is 540, and 540 is 1080. It's 1080, and it's 1086, and it's 16. The one spirit light of 1086 is what creates that child, because there's 4 sides. But in all actuality, you make a V here and a V here, it will automatically create the other V's. But inside the Magen David, it splits open the east and west, leaving the only V that's on top split by your point of 45 and 45, equaling to your 90 degrees over here. 90 degrees, 90 degrees, 90, 90, 90, 90, 360 degrees. The reason I said 135 degrees before, okay, is because 135 degrees is the angle that created the X. That's what I'm talking about. So now I want to know how I got to 1080 is what I got to with the separation of the creation. The V separation with the X, because it's the X that creates 4 V's within it. Each one becomes 1/4, but the center of the V point that connects the 2 sides becomes the one whole of man of 1/4 of the entirety that's around him. With the, you know, you move your arms, and I'm that. This is who I am. Raphael 7286 in a constellation of Pegasus. I think this is enough for now. Thank you. Yeah, just let me one more thing. I showed you a number thing, right? Number 5 gets 42, numerological count. 6 and 9 is 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 24. It's an exact replica of itself, 24, 42. That will equal 66. Okay? If you want to multiply this by 3, you got 126. 126, 136, 146, 150. 5 gives you 15. M&M's way. See, I have to do it that way because I have to work in codes. Your numbers are codes. Your numbers have to be codes for the whole word. That's maybe what my mix-up was. When we come to 9, 9 also equals to 42.
You bet your sweet life I know why. You are trying to punish yourself for crimes you are not even aware of. Your failure to your mother, your failure to yourself.
Now, when I tell you about this, 9 is also 42. 9 is 5, and 9 is 14. 14 and 5 is 19, and 5, 24. Not only does 5 equal 42, not only does 5 equal the single count of 24, not only does 9 equal 42, and not only does 9 equal 24 in the singular count, equaling to 66. And I haven't done this in Chaldean, but I'm certainly going to do it in Chaldean. At the same time, this becomes 150. 9 and 5 becomes your 300. W and 9 equals 23, and 9 is 32. X and 9, or take 9 as number 42. With the W becomes 65. 9 plus W, the 9 box, 65. Why don't we take 9 plus the 42? Make it 51. 9 equals 51. 5, this is the difference between 5 and 9 now, where although 5 equals 42, or 542 if you want to mention that way, but 5 onto 42 is 47 time. 5 is between 1 and 9. It's a dead center to the point on the clock that turns the handles. You can put as many handles you want on a clock, but if you ain't got the gears, you ain't turning shit.
Smart, I hope you realize that deliberately defying an officer is a serious offense. Yeah, I know, Your Honor. I hope you throw the book at me.
47.
Well, I don't think that's necessary.
Okay, 47. 4 equals 64.
Now, don't thank me.
5 equals 58. I mean, 6 equals 58. 58 is the value, the numerological value, for 2, which is the number value in the angel board of roulette for 1, for all the angels in numbers. 1, 10, 19, 28, 58.
Smart, control yourself or I'll cite you for contempt. That'll be 30 days.
So we did 6, we did 7. I'm going to show you one other thing. 7, the 7th gate. Number 26, the doghouse. 7 plus 7 plus S. P. Why? Why do I choose these letters? Hey man, I didn't choose the letters. They're on the telephone. And not only that, I'm not even done yet, okay? I'm not done yet. I don't have it on me. But your telephone with the letters and numbers, that's all codes. They're all perfect. Whoever did it, whoever created this, it's perfect. Everything works. You just have to know how to either design the shapes in order to put them in. You have to know games, where games can come from. And if you really take a look at this, okay, this is 12 by 12. What if I take away this corner? Okay, you know what happens if I take away this corner? Take a check on this. This board over here has a possibility of recreating the size in Monopoly. And this might be your Monopoly board showing you that we stop here with the numbers. So we take all these outside numbers and we throw them away. We don't need them.
He's in with the murderers, and I'm in with the misdemeanors.
Monopoly shows you this way and this way.
What is it, 99?
Do you follow me? Monopoly properties are this way. Monopoly properties are this way. Just like when you go into Excel. Last thing that I may not leave out. This is what you see tied up to the back of your pants. Normally it's like this.
You know, a horrible thought just struck me, 99.
Usually it can be like this.
Taking a file into a cake.
Do you know what these are?
Their whole prison system.
We must go to the store and go look at suspenders. The suspenders that go in the back of man, how they connect behind. This is here, or this one here, or in front, with or without this. But this is automatically there. Why is this automatically there? Because either it's a clip, and it's on each side of the cord, or it's a cord that goes in, so you can connect it here. In both ways, all it's showing is there's a single line here is all that counts. Forget about this. This is the hookup. But these are the two sides, and then this is the middle of the back. That's what the difference is between this. This goes behind the neck. This goes the middle of the back. Raphael 7286 in the constellation of Pegasus. What am I doing today? Thank God. Oh my God. I would feel so sick if I had nothing to do. I mean, I need to search. I need to create. I have to make light of something to bring it to a value, a definition. Definition of a value has worth. It means you can use it again, duplicate it, make it even stronger, show the difference, how it's being used and how it can be used. Thank you for watching this video.